Guys, my name is Rage Darling, and today I'm going to talk about what not to do before Shadowlands. I see so many videos about what to do before Shadowlands, top 5 things to do before Shadowlands, what you must do before Shadowlands, but no one talks about what's going to be a waste of time, what's going to massively disappoint you when Shadowlands comes about because you spent so much time, effort, or money doing this thing because nobody's told you not to. Well, here you are. You can blame me if this backfires. Today I'm going to talk about the top 5 things what not to do before Shadowlands releases. Number 1 is level your characters. The leveling system in World of Warcraft currently is, it's not too bad, to be fair. You have the 100% XP bonus, then the heirloom XP bonus, and you also have like the additional events that will give you like extra bonuses on top. So leveling is pretty quick today, right now in BFA. However, it is boring as shit.
Nope.
In Shadowlands, that's all changing, and it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. If you didn't know, Chromie is a gnome. She's kind of like a keeper of time, I guess. You can kind of call her a keeper of time. There's going to be something in Shadowlands called Chromie time. Now, what Chromie time basically does is it allows you to re-experience an older expansion. So, did you really like Cataclysm, but you didn't really play that much? Well, you get to experience Cataclysm questing, which is going to be great. All of the previous expansions that you didn't really get to experience, you now get to experience again with Chromie time. You can level from 10 to 50 in a selected expansion of your choice, and then when you're finished and you've hit level 50, you'll go straight into Shadowlands content. This is great because it allows players who didn't really get to experience old chapters but really loved the look of them to really kind of get balls deep and experience what all of the older boomer players really liked about WoW. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty great. One downside to this is that I believe you can get from like level 1 to 60 in less than 24 hours. It's pretty quick, very, very quick, and that's kind of disappointed me in a way. There's a big debate about this. Half the players are like, yeah, faster leveling, I can't wait to sit at the end content and get really bored. And other players are like, well, we want more time to be able to experience old expansions. Now, let me know where you reside. Are you pro, like, quick leveling, or are you against the quick leveling and wish you'd have more time? You can kind of gather where I'm sat at right now. Number 2 is do not grind for allied races. Do you know why? Because it's going to be unlocked in Shadowlands. Yes, that means us lazy bums. Yes, we are bums. Allied races are going to be unlocked in Shadowlands. Yes, you heard me. Us lazy peons do not have to grind anymore for rep to unlock the allied races. Now, if you're thinking, what are allied races? Well, you have your core races, which for Alliance is human, night elf, worgen, dwarf, gnome, and what's the other one that no one ever plays? Pandas. That's it. I might have missed one from that. And Horde, you've got your undead, your orc, your tauren, your whatever. I don't know Horde very well. Whatever, you tell me what the rest are, because honestly, I don't play Horde. Anyways, you've got your core races, which are those, and in the character customization, you've got all the races on the left-hand side. But below that, you have a button that says allied races. If you click that, that unlocks a whole different set of races for you to try out. And currently, you have to grind reputation and horrible other stuff to unlock the allied races, but Shadowlands is just giving you them for free. Yes! We get to try it out finally! One downside to that's something that I'm not too sure about, is the achievement that's attached to the allied race, meaning when you unlock the allied race, you get an achievement. I don't know if that's still accessible in Shadowlands, so if you are someone that likes to grind points for your achievements, then I would probably kind of do a little bit more investigation into that, see whether or not it's something you can postpone till Shadowlands or something that you need to get onto like right away. From the amount of videos I've watched about what to do before Shadowlands, allied races is not one that makes it onto the list, so that makes me think that you're going to be fine to go after this achievement later on, but yeah, don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure. Number 3, do not buy heirlooms. Heirlooms is something that has helped us from, I believe it was introduced in Cataclysm, and it really helped us because it not only gave us like the best armor for that level, but it also gave us an experience bonus, which was great for faster leveling back in the day. However, in Shadowlands, that experience bonus goes away. It's replaced by a proc, which is essentially like a little description on your armor, and when you have a number of different heirlooms, they come together as a set, and then that set gives you a proc. You know, that improves like your stats of your character and just basically makes you more powerful at that level. However, they are incredibly expensive to buy, and you know, hands up if you've spent probably over 100,000 gold in heirlooms and upgrades only for Blizzard to take away the experience bonus. They are looking at kind of, you know, rubbing our burns a little bit with the with taking away the experience bonus by replacing it with procs, but we don't actually know how well procs are going to be in Shadowlands. So if you're sat on like quite a lot of gold and you're literally just about to buy heirlooms, just don't do it. If you're thinking about buying the item to upgrade your heirlooms, don't do it. Just don't do it. That's so much money. You could literally take that money and just spend it on like a beautiful night elf in Goldshire to give you a lap dance, or like whatever you want to do with it, really. Maybe not that, but I would do that. Anyways, you can save so much gold by not buying heirlooms. So my advice would be, don't buy any more heirlooms. Wait till Shadowlands. Wait until everyone, you know, tells you how well heirlooms perform in the game, and then just kind of like go from there. If you want to buy more heirlooms, go buy more heirlooms. If you want to buy upgrades, upgrade. But yeah, don't do what we've done and rinse hundreds of thousands of gold on heirlooms. It's just not worth it. Number 4, do not buy faster flying. Currently, there's 3 levels of flying. There's, you know, normal flying that you unlock at level 60, faster flying at 70, and then even faster flying at 80. And you'd think for an additional 5,000 gold, which is the same price as level 70 faster flying, there would be a considerable amount of speed increase. Well, there isn't. There's only 30% speed increase between the two, so there's really not that much point. What I know from Shadowlands is that those 3 levels are just compiling to 2. They're completely skipping the level 85 grand purchase for 30% speed, and they're just making it 2 levels. So you have your basic flying and then you have your faster flying. Not only is this going to save you 5,000 gold, but it's going to save you the fury that has been building inside me. I have probably spent so much gold on stuff that is just kind of just going away in Shadowlands, and it's so disappointing. All that 5,000 gold purchases on all my additional alts. Save your money, buy that night elf lap dance at Goldshire, do whatever you want with the 5 grand, but honestly, just keep it. There's no point. Shadowlands comes out soon. I'm sure you're fine on your 280% flying speed. And finally, do not buy gender changes in the shop. The reason why is because it's coming to the barber shop. Yes, that's right, you can change your main character from male to female and live out your night elf waifu fantasies for just measly gold. No more IRL gold, in-game gold, and I'm sure you have a lot of that by now because you're not buying heirlooms or faster flying, are you? That's right, we are trusting our faithful barbers in snipping off our bits and sewing up our muffs. You can gender change in the barbershop at the same time as dyeing your hair, which is going to be absolutely fabulous. A nice little additional feature that Blizzard didn't have to add in, especially because, you know, in the past, Blizzard has done a lot of things to, you know, be a little bit money hungry. Blizzard has taken an in-shop feature, which costs, I believe, £13 to change your gender, and has kind of just swapped it for an in-game feature, which I think is absolutely fantabulous, because now you don't have to fork out your IRL bank. I know someone who has spent probably, you know, upwards of maybe £100 on changing his yeah, I'm talking about you, buddy. changing his gender throughout the years of playing World of Warcraft. He was actually really excited about this change. He was the one that messaged me about it and was like, yo, look at this, it's finally coming into game. And I just couldn't help but sit there and think, yeah, Blizzard's done you over with that one, buddy, isn't he? But it's great. If you want to be able to change your gender on the fly for, you know, roleplay purposes, or, you know, just some fun with your mate. So you want a gender change? Well, now you can. So there you have it, top 5 things what not to do before Shadowlands. I repeat, avoid these things that I have already mentioned. Now, if this saved your life, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with maybe a friend that's thinking about doing the same thing. Tell them Rage Darling told you not to, and if you do it, she will come for you, find you, and put you in her Goldshire dungeon. If you're an old World of Warcraft player looking to resubscribe, or you're a new player googling World of Warcraft, have a look at my video, Should You Start Playing World of Warcraft Now? I go into a little bit of detail as to why I personally enjoy the game and why I think you should probably resubscribe. Now, as I'm speaking, it is, you know, pre-patch is on PTR for Shadowlands. It's probably the best time for you to start playing World of Warcraft, so I would jump on that sub button as soon as possible. And if you're looking for a friendly community to kind of guide you through the ways of WoW, then come and join our Discord, and yeah, we'll help you out with things like that. And there's always a guild invite for you as well. We're an Argent Dawn. Bet you couldn't guess that one. And we're called the Pleborians, obviously on EU server, because I am British. Hey. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for my Patrons for their ongoing support. Love you millions. And yeah, if you want to see more of my face, make sure to hit the sub button and follow me on my socials at Rage Darling. But that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Adios. Oh, and if you have a question, make sure to leave it in the comments box below, and I'll reply to you or answer in my next video.